So I wanted to be the one to break it to you that Nissan has an all new kicks, but it's written all over this car, all new Nissan kicks. So maybe before I even start speaking, you guys were already able to figure that out. But this is big news for Nissan. The kicks, what I thought was a very nice, affordable, small SUV competing in the space of the Honda HRV and likes. So there's been a bump in horsepower. This used to be about 120. Now it's 140 horsepower. You get up to 35 miles per gallon. And now you have available all-wheel drive. So people in climates where it snows could actually purchase that. So that's very smart on Nissan parts. The wheels, we have a free spoke design. You can't really tell because there's a lot going on here. It doesn't look like it, but when you do take a look at it, it's a free spoke design. This interior, because it's a SR, you have this orange or copper tone stitching throughout on the seats, and it looks really nice. I guess manufacturers want to go all out these days. You have a huge screen. So you have your driver infotainment and you have your entertainment over here. So it just kind of looks like one big screen. The steering wheel is wrapped with leather. You have buttons on your steering wheel. Also, you have some physical controls right here on your center stack. You have a traditional shifter and what's that? Your drive mode right here. Wireless phone charger, and you have some USB-C ports right here. You have some cup storage or bottle holder storage here. A very tiny storage on your armrest. And back here, the carpet is like the cheapest thing ever. Or I don't even know if this is called carpet. It just looks like some recycled material. My experience with these, they don't last long, so maybe keep it covered. Pretty sure you'll have mats. Back here looks very roomy, and you have a like dual sunroof type going on here. Very limited storage, just for a little water bottle. But what makes this make sense is the pricing. Let's see right here we have like a squared off design or chopped off back, which looks really nice. Let's look at the pricing. As it stands as a SR, it's about 32, which doesn't make it that affordable. Okay, let's quickly jump to Nissan's website, and we could see that the base S model starts at just $21,830. That makes it very, very affordable for what it is. So over here you have the ever popular Nissan Altima, and this one is dressed in a very lovely red with some nice matching wheels. And this design, people love it because they're buying it. We have 188 horsepower four-cylinder engine, get up to 39 miles per gallon on the highway. This one, as it stands, is about 35,600, so almost $36,000. Base MSRP is at $27,000. And once again, this is the SR, so this is the really sporty version, which is they're trying to push that theme. You could see by all the stitching in here on the seats. Steering wheel looks really nice. Nice wrapped leather, huge screen, a mix of analog and digital, wireless phone charger, generous back seats. Has a huge trunk that goes for days way in here. Right here we have a mix of analog and digital. Sunroof. So this is Nissan's electric offering. Um, they still have the Nissan Leaf, which they've had forever. So you would think Nissan would be leading the EV space by now. But I guess they were comfortable with just having the Nissan Leaf for a while. Um, but they finally brought out an SUV, and this is it. So if you want Nissan EV. If you're a big fan of Nissan and you want to join the EV space, there it is. You could get up to about 300 miles of range and 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds. It's called the Nissan Aria. Looks very nice in this copper color. Seats are very nice and comfortable. They took their time on this one. It's a very nice space. And this has this huge long screen. Alcantara on the dash, $60,000. That's a pretty steep increase from the $40,000 base price. So here is Nissan's flagship. I remember back in the days, a car used to be the flagship, like the Nissan Maxima. But now this is the Nissan Armada. It's whether you want to call it new, you want to call it a refresh. They call it all new. But what's interesting about this one is the first ever Pro 4X Armada. And of course, that's expected. Toyota has the Sequoia and the TRD Pro version of that. So Nissan would counteract with something like this. And you could instantly see, especially up front, the bumper, the angle of the bumper is, see the rake? So to improve the approach angle and departure angle, so you could see the styling of that. This vents here, that's very Range Rover-esque. I must say they look a lot better on this than in previous iterations of this car. Seats are very nice. Wow, very nice seats. The center console is huge. Things looks like a command station. Very long screen. It goes all the way across, so it doubles up as your driver information panel and your entertainment. And we have a lot of physical controls here, which I very like. We have an integrated trailer brake controller right here and a massive, massive glass roof. Back here, we could see we have sitting for 3 on the second row and sitting for 3 back here. So total of 8 people could ride comfortably in this while you listen to your clipped. I don't know how to pronounce this. So the big news about this is that now you have a turbocharged V6 engine, and they got rid of the V8, and just like Toyota, and Nissan's also getting rid of the V8s. So there you have it, turbocharged V6. So how much does this cost? Pricing of the Pro 4X is expected to start about $70,000, where the base SL will start around $60,000. I think there's a lot of value here, but there's also a lot of competition in this space. So the Pro 4X, the Nissan Frontier, and last time I made a video all about this truck, I caught a lot of grief, and people said, "Oh, this is a great truck," and I never said it was not a great truck. I just said that comparing to a truck like the TRD Pro, this truck, the ground clearance and the off-road amenities was lacking. And you could still see this truck does not have nearly as much ground clearance as the Toyota or the GMC Twins off-road Focus versions or any of these, the Ranger. And I know Nissan know what they were up against, but yet being the Pro 4X, this is their most off-road focused truck. They kind of just gave it mediocre ground clearance, etc. So it is a great truck. I still love that they offer a V6, 310 horsepower V6, and it could get up to 24 on the highway. It could tow almost 7,000 pounds. But I would like to have seen Nissan do more as far as off-road worthiness, and this will set you back about $43,000. Moving over here, um, so I'm a little confused, now that the Pathfinder, there's the Rock Creek, and that's the off-road version of the Pathfinder. So you have the Armada, which is the Pro 4X. You have the Frontier, which is Pro 4X, the off-road focus trim. They no longer have the Titan, and then you have the Rock Creek. So I think they're all over the place. This Pathfinder, it's not a bad looking SUV. Um, I just don't see many of them out there. Check out the back. Oh, hey puppy. Oh, hey puppy. Oh, what you doing back here? All right, so right here we have sit-in for 7 because you have kind of captain. I'm not sure if this is removable. In some vehicles they are. I'm just doing a quick pass through, so I don't want to spend too much time getting into too much. If I did a full detailed review, I would get you all the answers. And back here, oh man, maybe he got out of his little carry case. Does this come with it? I think Nissan's trying to go after the Subaru buyers, to be honest. There's a little bit of space back here. There's not much space behind the third row seats, as you'd expect. But then again, you have 3 rows, and you have a roof rack, so you could probably carry your stuff up here if you're going on a road trip with lots of people. So this is 4-wheel drive, off-road focused Nissan Pathfinder. Now, this is the mid-size offering kind of an SUV. You have your Armada, then the Pathfinder, the Murano, then the Rogue. So this is your off-road focused Rogue, Rock Creek. Now, going over here, this looks a little dated in styling. And like I mentioned before, Nissan did start very early in the EV space, and they're only offering 120. They're only offering 200 miles of range right now, and this is what you get. This is what started it for Nissan in the EV space, and they haven't done very much since then. And this is very expensive at $40,000 for what it offers. Why wouldn't you get a Tesla Model 3? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.